Hey all, it's Claire with the 18th of November's daily run for Spelunky. You'll notice I'm not doing this with OBS, I'm actually back to Fraps. Two reasons. One, I've got a kitten on my lap and positioning myself for camera is not the easiest thing at the moment. And the other is Fraps does actually give a better quality of video, and I was just kind of, I was thinking, if I fire up the stream just for the daily, it might only be 5 minutes, and then I, pump out that notification to subscribers, oh, I'm streaming, oh no, sorry, I trolled you, I'm only streaming for 5 minutes. It just doesn't feel quite right. So I'm doing this one offline, I think. It just doesn't feel right to stream anything less than like an hour, because it's like by the time people start watching, and I think if you tune into a feed you want to get at least 15 minutes to 30 minutes out of it, or at least I do personally, unless the feed's something particularly special, like for instance the Maven rocket launch, which was quite something really. So they've sent an atmospheric probe to Mars, mostly to investigate the history of the atmosphere on Mars, for future colonization of Mars, and basically we need to know what happened in the past with Mars's atmosphere to understand how our changes to the atmosphere could be affected, and potentially any problems that might arise, because we now have pretty strong information that the Mars atmosphere was very, very different, more hospitable in the past, and yeah, we're just digging up the history of that. Oh, sorry, give me one moment. I think Vertex wants to get off my lap. Whatever. Virtue buddy? Oh yeah, okay, cool. Whew, I can actually sit up. I've got a standing desk, but if I'm watching stuff or I've just had a really long day and I can't stand, I've got a bar stool, which is intentionally a bit uncomfortable, just so I'm more likely to stand really. And one of the side effects is if one of the kittens is on my lap, I've got to sit in a really awkward pose or they slip off. You know how it is, you always do like the most awkward position to make kittens comfortable. I'll take up a disproportionate amount of the bed or the sofa or whatever, and you're like, oh, but he's too cute to disturb. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, so I also subscribe to Crunchyroll now because kind of finding that Netflix, I watch all the stuff that I want to watch on it, and there's not a lot of stuff going on that's adding on to it. And especially when I found myself renting more and more movies from paid, like per film services, I was like, oh, this isn't great. And I realized there's a lot of anime that I haven't been watching, so I was like, well, Crunchyroll's there, and one of my friends was talking about Attack on Titan, so I was like, oh, I've heard such great things about this, I should give the show a go. And yeah, so I've signed up to Crunchyroll and I'm watching it, and I've only seen the first 2 episodes so far, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So far it's top-notch anime. Boy watching his mother getting eaten in the first episode. Yeah. And by eaten I don't mean in the pervy porn-y way, I mean, oh no, she got nommed and he got to watch. And there was lots of grisly bits. I don't know if there's actually a way I can get up there. Gonna do this thing here, and I'm gonna, oh bollocks! Just see the ghost coming any moment. Though to be honest, I'm not too worried about the ghost's arrival. Though my own stupidity like that would get a bit tiresome. Oh, bollocks. controller mash there. I'm getting good with the crates, and it's nice to have a mattock. She should find her own way down. Be fine. Come on. Come on. There we go. Right. Damsel saved. Mattock collected. Spring shoes got. I'm only on 2 health or 3 health now. I saved the damsel, but I'm feeling limber. You know. Oh, just had to go say that. As I say that, game decides, you know what? We don't like you being happy. We're gonna give you nighttime level because we know how much you absolutely love the terrors of Spelunky multiplied by not being able to see them. So yeah, let's do that. I have not forgotten about my mattock on one side. I just was very hopeful that this is a snake pit, and snake pit is good for me because it's predictable. Ooh. Take that, please. Ooh, even better. Ooh, and another mattock. That's exactly what I want. So, the good part is there's a replacement mattock. You can go this way, or you can go... Oh, bollocks. I didn't quite predict that series of events. God! That's Spelunky for you. Oh well. Thank you all for watching. Night night.